also say that you can remember when this estate was launched. How many of you were here during that launch?
I was here.
Have we seen any different from that time?
No.
Yeah? So massive difference has been done. And today I'm going to give you the strategy we have in terms of developing this estate, more than what you're saying. Some people are saying bush over there, but we are not saying bush, we are saying gold. We are saying money. Because in fact, what brings about appreciation of a property is when you're buying a property that looks like this. You know that some people will not want to go in there now, Abi. Yeah. This place that we're seated now wasn't like this before, right? And you are now willing, or you are now here now, sitting down live and direct on the property. So what it means is that this property has already what? Has already appreciated in value. So most time, for an investor to make a lot of money from a particular property, you have to buy at the time that you know when you put one or two work in place, it will transform the value of the property, and the value of the property will go up. So our plan is that now we have been able to landscape a very large area, as you can see it now. So the plan is to start the road network within the estate. So if you have been to Lakwe Gulf, you will know how Lakwe was developed in terms of infrastructure. So that is the same pattern we want to do here. So now, going forward, you start seeing the road set out from the gatehouse to the estate. And we are going to focus on the infrastructure of the estate. Then in terms of allocation to clients, we have said that we are going to be allocating to clients in batches. Because as a company that we have, a reputable organization, a reputable real estate company, we see it more important to us to allocate property to clients in a way that is very befitting to them. Because most of all these clients are paid for the property, and at the same time they need to get enough value of the property that they have paid for. And I can assure you that in the next few months to come, before the end of this year, this property that you are seeing here is going to be sold nothing less than 50 million. So if your client see the profit or see the return on investment that will be generated from this particular estate, then the best time for them to gain is now. And also to the realtors, you need to encourage your client so that by then, when your client wants to buy, they won't be buying at an expensive amount. You can see the serenity of this environment. Before you know, before the end of this month, you start seeing building construction or building construction in this estate. All clients will start taking possession of their property. And before you know, this place is going to change massively. And for the commercial plot we've introduced, you can see all the commercial plot are already having entrance gate. So it's just for client to pay, and we come here and allocate to the client starts work. The beauty about this estate is that it is a very large expanse of land, even up to 65 hectares. And the way we want to build this place is going to come in batches. I'll be allocating to clients in batches. Clients will be taking allocation and they will be starting their building construction. So as time goes on, I expected that the clients that are interested in buying the property and they are buying now will make a lot of profit. Because I'm sure before the end of next week, we are introducing, we are doing infrastructure cost alerts. We are going to introduce infrastructure cost. You can see that we are working and you can see the infrastructure we are putting in place. So if your clients will buy, quickly do videos to them. We are going to give enough time for realtors because we know your video needs to go out and make sales before the infrastructure cost will be introduced. But I want to advise that do enough video now, push it to them, let them see reason why they need to buy now before the infrastructure costs take effect. And for per square meter of infrastructure cost is 16,000. So it means we're also going to introduce a survey fee. We're also going to introduce documentation fee as time goes on. So take advantage now. The property is already appreciating. The price can never remain the same. We know how much they are selling property around this side that some companies are selling. But because we know that we need to also make provisions for clients that are buying now so that they can be able to make return on investment. If I were you, I would advise my clients that, sir, this property can give you a return of 100% in 1 year. Because if you buy now, before the end of this year, I can tell you confidently that this property will be sold with a price of 50 million naira, not less than 50 million. So encourage your client to buy as an investment and also ensure that your client take possession of the property because it's going to of what we're going to be to clients. When you buy your property, come in and do fence and ensure that you put it there. So I welcome you all. Enough infrastructure, enough facilities will be provided. Before the end of this month, I believe the tennis court, the football pitch will be done. Then I'm sure we also have the engineer in our midst that has been commissioned to do that as fast as possible. So by the time that one to get to the land, the value of the land is also appreciated. So thank you very much, everyone. Please, God bless you. Please.